Just so everybody knows this, for when they are taking their clock spring out of a 3000 GT, you do not have to snip the wires for the airbag. Just trace it back. So you have to take off the armrest here, which is really easy. It's just 4 bolts and then it slides right up, and it's the plug that goes all the way onto the right here, right there. It's the farmost plug. It's got the red harness plug to it. It runs all the way through here. You got to slide it through a couple hoops, and then if you pull these panels apart inside, you can take a longer trim tool like this right here, and you can just pop all the clips off. We've got a couple of them running through, but you can get to them all with this tool. And then take one screw out of right here. There might be a plastic cover on it, and then you can pull this entire piece up. Make sure you undo all the clips on the sides here, but pull this piece out, kind of pull it down a little bit and just wiggle it out, and it will come out. This piece right here, it's not that hard to take out. Take that out, and then it will route further up through here. And this is really the only difficult part, is just getting it unclipped up here. It's a little bit of a tight space, but you can make it even easier by just taking this piece off. This like under dash piece. You can just take it off, make it 10 times easier. But there's 2 clips and that's about it. And then from there, all you gotta do is just undo it from inside this thing. And yeah, that's it. And then personally, I'm putting a 1G Eclipse steering wheel in. So I have it sitting like this, and with everything bolted on and everything, that's how it should look. But the problem would be is that the steering wheel is almost too wide for the steering column shroud here. So what you're gonna have to do is I took one of these, it's a coworker's, it's not mine, but one of these, it's one of these, like, I don't know, you could use a file too. Use one of these and trim slowly and keep checking, but slowly make this wider and wider and wider, and it will fit. You just don't want to scratch up the leather on the back because it could cause it to start tearing and stuff, so you don't want that. But once you do that, it'll be minimal. You really won't see the gap. You can make it even better than I did by just using like a Dremel or a file or something. You can make it look way better, but you really don't see it. And then by the time you got the cover on, you won't even see it. I mean, you're not going to see that at all. So if you're looking to put a 1G steering wheel on, do that. And then what else? There's one last thing. I'm going to try to mess with it. I know I can get it to work. This is your cruise control. I think, yeah, this is the plug for the cruise control. And that plugs up behind the dash. And what I'm thinking is, what I'll do is mount my cruise control up under here like that. That way I can still flick like that, left, right, and pull up like that. That's what I'm thinking right now. I don't really know exactly where I want to finish putting it. That just kind of makes the most sense to me. I tried putting it behind the steering wheel, but there's just not enough room inside this column to mount it up into there, like make your own bracket and mount it. It just won't work. And this like whole cluster right here, it's just too thick and big. It's not gonna fit. So I'm thinking of just mounting it down here. And then I think what I'm gonna have to do is strip the, wherever they are, there's cables coming all the way. This is your cruise control plug right here, this thing right here. So if you follow that down and you take all this electrical tape off, you can maybe nip it like halfway through. So if you do want your cluster back, you can resolder it. Take all that and take this plug here and snip it, and then solder it all together. And then you just have a direct plug from the underneath the dash here straight to your cruise control button, and it should work just like normal. Now, the only thing I'm thinking I won't have is the, whatever it's called, the auto left and right blinkers, but I might have it too, because if I'm looking on here, this and this line up, so I should have it. But if not, you know, I'm used to it. I have another car that doesn't have it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'll see if the horn works too, but I don't think it will. But I'll see. We'll see if it actually works or not. But yeah, it's kind of just my process, my thinking. I got it all done. I don't want to snip wires in case I have to reuse this. So for right now, this will stay. And if I do snip the wires for the cruise control, which I will eventually at some point, I'm going to snip them. So if I want my cluster back, I can, or my whatever it's called, I can resolder it and it'll be fine. So anyway, that is kind of just like a starter video. I don't know. We'll see where it goes. That's where I'm starting off. See you guys.